What's up, guys? Max Finn here, back with another value-packed YouTube video. Now, have you ever wondered, if you're in the e-commerce space, right, and you're watching this video, have you ever wondered why certain companies, like SaaS companies and software companies that you keep seeing everywhere, are so much more valuable in terms of what they're selling for, in terms of the multiple, in terms of, hey, if I go to sell this business, what somebody's willing to pay for this business compared to e-commerce businesses? Well, there's a few reasons, right? It's not just one thing, but a few of those things that are very important are: one, reoccurring revenue. So a lot of SaaS businesses, software and it's software as a service, right? So software businesses have subscription revenue, right? So you sign up for some software and you pay 20 bucks a month, 50 bucks a month, 100 bucks a month, 10 bucks a month, whatever it is, right? If you're buying a company, having stable, consistent revenue along with new customers coming in makes it a lot more attractive because there's some level of safety there, right? There's a safety net knowing, hey, even if something happens and all the traffic dries up, we know this business has $100,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $250,000 a month in reoccurring revenue. And sure, if there's no new customers coming in, it'll slowly go down, but I know there's money coming in, right, that can pay the bills. So that's one thing. The other thing is high margin, right? So a lot of these software businesses have really, really good margins, which means they can acquire customers and pay a lot more to acquire customers than a traditional e-commerce business that's selling physical products. So in today's video, I want to share how we've built up $500,000 in reoccurring high margin, high profit revenue for our e-commerce businesses. Now, those again are two of probably the top two, maybe two of the top three reasons why SaaS business, software businesses have such high multiples and make sexy acquisitions. It's because high margin and reoccurring dependable revenue. So again, if you're running an e-commerce store right now, you're probably missing both of those things. You probably don't have stellar margins and you probably don't have reoccurring revenue. So what I want to talk about in this video is how you can change that pretty easily. And frankly, I'm kind of embarrassed and frustrated and kind of kick myself because I waited a very long time to start doing this in our e-commerce businesses. Specifically, we have a large portfolio of political e-commerce businesses, and I've been in the kind of the political space since 2016. We did one of the first Trump coins back in 2016 that everyone probably knows about, and we did millions and millions and millions of dollars in a few month window. But we did everything just, hey, buy the product, that's it. Buy the product, that's it. We didn't even think about this. So over the years, probably we could have built up millions of dollars in recurring revenue if we had actually implemented this sooner. But better late than never. So what I want to talk about is the kind of strategy we're using to build up reoccurring revenue that's high profit, high margin on the back of physical product straight sales. And what I love about this is anybody can do this, right? If you run an e-commerce business right now, you can start doing this pretty much right away. There'll be some fulfillment and stuff you need to figure out, but you can really implement it very, very quickly because again, it's all digital info, and that goes into the first part of this. So what I think everyone should be doing if you're selling a physical product is, what can I do that's either a digital or information-based product or service that I can offer and kind of connect to my front-end physical product, okay? So let's say you're selling fitness products, right? So you're in the fitness space. So you're either selling supplements or you're selling, weights or some type of workout equipment or whatever it might be. You're selling physical products on the front end. Again, not great margins, expensive. There's not a lot of scalability there when it comes to comparing it to like a software business, right? You have just different economics. Again, you could still be doing very well, but you can do a lot better doing this. So what you should be thinking about is, okay, can I create some type of training program, some type of a VIP community? So maybe if you have a front end physical product fitness business, what you do is you create some type of VIP fitness club that gets attached to that. And that club comes with a Facebook group or a Discord group or a Slack group where there's community. It comes with special deals where you can go around to other big fitness companies and get special discounts and deals for sending traffic to them. So you get special deals. It's kind of a deal club. Maybe you get a free gift every month. You can, again, go to other startups in the space, see if they can contribute. I'll do other videos kind of talking about strategies to do that. But so you get a community, you get some discounts, you get maybe a gift every month. And then you also have trainings in there. So maybe you throw in, workout clips, fitness, diet, meal plans, all that stuff, right? So again, the beauty of all of these things that there's no physical, tangible product other than if you send a gift or something, but all the other things are purely digital, purely informational, and have no hard fixed costs with them. So it's really, really profitable. So what you do is you create this club, this group, right? And you assign a price to it. So usually what we find is like between $9 and $19 a month is kind of the sweet spot. Anything more than $19 a month, people start to really rethink that when they see that come on their bill every month. And then anything kind of under $9 really isn't worth your time, right? It's you need a lot more members to make a meaningful dent in your business. So $9 to $19 kind of the sweet spot. Then what you do is you lump that in as a bonus on your front ends. So here's your front end product. You drive traffic there. What you then do is say, hey, we're going to throw in as a bonus today. You get a 2-week trial to Club X. And I want to be very clear here. You make this super transparent. You give people phone number, email to contact. You give them the ability online to manage their subscription. I can't say subscription for some reason. To manage their sub, we're going to call it that. I have a really hard time saying that word, which is pretty embarrassing. So you give them plenty of options. You want to make sure you do this as above board as possible. This is structured as a bonus, and this should be truly valuable. This should really help your consumers, right? It should be way more value than $19 a month they're getting. So now you have a bonus. It's adding value to the front end offer. Now, what's great about this is everybody that buys your front end now is getting this 2-week trial, this 2-week bonus. And what we see is massive retention on this, right? We see really good numbers if done right? Again, you need to have the right customer service. You need to be very, very transparent about it on the front end. But the beautiful thing about this now is you are simultaneously acquiring customers and building reoccurring revenue. So you're building this kind of compounding revenue stream to supplement your front end. So now you can reinvest in acquiring more customers because you now have this growing cash flow center right here. Your business gets more valuable because you're building up reoccurring revenue. You have another revenue stream that's actually more profitable. It's higher margin. So your overall business margins improve. The economics of your business improve. This is something that I think like I said, every single physical product e-commerce business should be thinking about this year. How can I incorporate some type of digital information-based subscription, said at the time, program on the back end. And if you don't want to bundle it in, listen, it depends on how you want to structure this. We've kind of found the sweet spot of bundling it in and doing it really, really above board and being really transparent about it. And it's worked really well for us. We have incredibly low chargebacks. We have incredibly good customer service and reviews and stuff. So we've done it right. Obviously there's room if you don't do this right to piss off a lot of people. So you got to be very careful with how you structure this and word this. But if you want to even just make it, less, kind of confusing for consumers, just do it as a order bump, or do it as a one-click upsell, or do it as a post-purchase in an email or text sequence, right? There's a lot of ways, or even include as a package insert in your first order. So people get their order, there's an insert in there with some type of really great offer for joining the club, right? So there's a lot of ways you can structure it depending on how aggressive and less aggressive you want to be. But the more important part here is that you are actively trying to grow this group, because again, this is going to make your e-commerce business way more valuable if you want to sell it. And even if you don't want to sell it, it's going to make it more profitable. And most importantly, it's going to give you a lot more capital resources to invest in acquiring customers. That's why you look at a lot of the big SaaS companies, they're able to pay, 2, 3, 4 times what they're making day one on acquiring customer, because they know that once we get this customer in the ecosystem, they're staying for X number of months. And then each month, basically they're there. It's like pure profit. So the economics are great. So if you have this, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 a month coming in of high profit cash, you can now invest a big chunk of that back into acquiring customers, which then subsequently grows that number even higher. So now you can kind of create this flywheel because you have this great growing high profit cash stream that you can invest in acquiring customers. So it's great across the board for businesses, and it's surprising that more physical product e-commerce businesses have not started doing this. So there you go. Think about ways you can create this club for your business, work it in as a 2-week trial on your kind of core hero offer for your physical product. If you don't want to do that, then put it in a package insert, put it in a one-click upsell, put in an order bump. But most importantly, just start doing it today. It's going to be a game changer for your business. As always, hit that little red sub button there, hit the bell so you get all my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.